What's up, Crypto Squad? Welcome back to Patchwork Entertainment. Listen, I covered DogeZilla earlier in the month and then it pumped. It went absolutely crazy, right? This is not the chart, so relax. I covered it earlier in the month. They had their vault utility coming out. And let me just show you earlier in the month when I covered this thing, it was right in this area right here. And then it had a massive run up. Since then, there's not a lot of information about the vault. They said it's going to be at the end of quarter 1. Well, today is March 31st. The vault's not out yet. So what is this actually doing? Listen, every company, you kind of you have expectations, right? If a company says, listen, we're going to bring out our utility at the end of quarter 3, which is March 31st, and that day comes and that day passes. We don't know yet. Today's not done yet. It's still early in the day. They could launch it today. But if they don't launch it today, what happens? Well, that breaks the trust between the investor and the company. The last thing you want to do as a company is break that trust. Now, DogeZilla has over 318,000 holders. You don't want to mess those. You don't want to mess that up. So what recently came out with DogeZilla, and I find this very interesting as far as the timing of this. DogeZilla heads to Ethereum. They were on the BSC network, and now they're moving over and heading to Ethereum. So yes, they're going to be on PancakeSwap still and Uniswap. But here's their DogeZilla vault. If I click on it, it just brings me back to this first page. There's nothing about the vault. There's the test vault developer, right? There's a test vault and there's a test vault holder. But everything's still test. Now they have till the end of the day. But if the end of the day comes and goes, what's going to happen? So here's just a little bit of a little Twitter rant that people are having. And this is your holders, right? This is what happens when you don't come through on your project and you then go to Ethereum. And is it kind of like you're smoke and mirrors? Well, because your project's not done, so you're trying to hype up another thing you have going? I don't know. But it says here from 9 Zeros, who runs DogeZilla pretty much, right? Top developer. DogeZilla coin, top trending 24/7, right? On Dex Tools. Who is lucky? 300K, so sad. The addition of ETH is a diversion to forget the vault, which should be released at the end of this month. So the vault is just a myth, rubbish. First do the project you promised, then add another project so that it looks transparent and responsible. So these are your community members, right? That's why you have to come through. You have to come through on what you say you're gonna do. It's huge. Not adding a project, but forgetting the initial project that was promised. I mean, that's, whew. Will there be any connection between BSC and ERC20 in the future? What are the future plans? The current situation is not friendly to our BSC holders. It's not fair. We've been following you since October 2021. Listen, I'm just reading the comments, right? Like, what about the BSC chain? This is not a good way. Don't play for the sake of cutting. I hope the pattern will be bigger. There are so many people accompanying you. Don't do this. I don't know about that. The whole community without understanding anything. Can you explain what happens? Yeah, people don't know, right? What time will the vault be released? Today is March 31st. I'm not going to read all these, right? But listen, DogeZilla, you got to release your project. If you've learned anything in this space, and just hear me out. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but hear me out. If you learned anything in the past month or 2 or 3 months with other projects, and you don't put out your utility when you say you're going to put it out, This is what happens to your community. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is when stuff starts to happen. Turmoil comes up. Not a good look for DogeZilla. Now they have till the end of the day. At midnight tonight on March 31st, they have to, if they come out at midnight and say, bam, the vault is dropped, let's go. That could happen. That could happen. But for me, all this other Ethereum stuff, it might be a diversion to get people off with their product and they might not be able to launch it. I don't know. Speculation. 100% speculation, right? But listen, if you don't come out with your vault today, this is going to have a major, major effect. I personally believe in your project with the trust of your investors, right? Just makes sense. So listen, smash that like button, drop a comment down below. What you think? Do you think yes or no? The vault is going to come out today. Comment down below, yes or no. Subscribe to this channel. Let's go.